back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are at day 8 of our advent calendar, and look at this. I am making a little heart. Now I know it's maybe not Christmassy, but I just love the way this heart is constructed, and it's not a Christmassy color either. But if you make it in red and if you do a fluffy border around it, I'm sure that makes it look Christmassy. Okay, so I have made my little heart in, yes, the Rico Ricorumi again. This is color 021, and then the loop, as I said, I'm going to try and do all the loops in the grey, and that is color 038. Okay, so shall we get started? I am using my 2.5, and with a slip knot around your hook, you're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one is your turning chain. From the 7th one, you are going to do single crochets all along the chain, and that means you have to do 7 single crochets. In UK terminology, those are double crochets, and I pick up 2 loops. Can you see? There they are, the 2 loops, and I do my single crochet. And the last one. There we go. So now we are going to do a chain up, turn your work, tip it towards you so you can see the V's, and you are going to do a single crochet in each V across, starting with that very first one because the chain does not count as a stitch. So I've done 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here we do the 7th one in that last V, making sure that you pick up both the V's of that stitch. There we go. I am going to chain up again and turn again and do the same thing again, and you need to do this until you have 7 rows. If you have 7 rows, then you will see that you have a little square, and that is exactly what we want. So I will see you when you have your 7 rows and a little square. I have done my 7 rows. As you can see, my little work is now square. Now we are going to add the parts to make it a heart. So yarn over and into the 1 to the 3rd sort of line here, pick up 2 bits there. Okay, and you are going to do in that hole 7 double crochets, or in UK terms that's treble crochets. So the magic number here seems to be 7. Okay, let's have a look how many I've done already. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 2, oops, and again. There we go. That's number 6, and this is number 7. Then we go to this very first stitch here, and I try to go into the stitch, into the body of the stitch itself, and I do a little slip stitch. There we go. And then once again we are at the other side now, and we are going to do 1, 2, 3 into the 4th chain. You're going to do 7 double crochets. There are obviously many heart patterns out there. I've always wanted to try this one because I quite like it. It's just the simplicity of it all. Okay, yes, it's not sort of going in concentric circles or whatever you might call it, but it's a quick project and it's an ideal one if you are going to decorate your heart. For example, you could put a letter or the name or something on there, you know, for your guest or for your whoever you're giving this to, or it could also serve as, you know, just an added decoration on a parcel or whatever like that. Okay, or even on the cutlery, on the table, you know, whatever you want to do with it, or hang it in the tree like here. Then very simply you'll have to sew in the ends, but then also we are going to put a loop on it, and again with a slip knot round your hook. And I try to make it come from sort of behind, so it doesn't sort of go into the dip here. So I try and find a little loop here, and there's this sort of loop there, and that is what I am going to use. So try and do a single crochet or a slip stitch or whatever you can manage there. Then I would do what, 10, 12, I'm not counting. That will be fine. And then back into that same little loop there, and I do a single crochet, or you can do a slip stitch, whatever you want to do. There we go. Okay, and then of course you'll have to sew in the ends, and you can sew in the grey and in a way that sort of reinforces the loop there a little bit. Okay, so if you put it down there, it will make it a little bit sturdier. So there we are. So that is my heart-shaped tree ornament for the 8th day of our Advent calendar. Now, have you been making holly leaves? Please do make some, because you will need some soon. But also tomorrow you are going to need, let me just get them out, you're going to need 2 squares. Okay, so I have made 2 squares here using the white, red and green, and they are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So please, if you have time, make your 2 squares for tomorrow, and then you'll be all ready to make tomorrow's project. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! If you are new to my channel or you haven't yet subscribed, please find the red subscription button and click on it. It is free. You will then see a bell sign. Click on that too, so you are notified of every new video I upload. You can also find links to my social media right above that.